Alright, what's up, yins guys? Time for another video. Yeah, I'm gonna do my take on that truckers standoff. Canada, they're protesting the COVID restrictions and all that happy horse shit. But from what I understand, people on the other side of the border in my country there, I think somewhere in Buffalo or other spots where the Canadian borders are, in general, they want to, on the other side of the border, our country here wants to do the same thing. But I'll also say, freaking the president or whatever they call him, Trudeau, is a fucking idiot. Fucking imbecile. I think he's just as big of a hypocrite as our president over here. And that's why I'm saying that, is because you got different people, YouTube videos talking about, and media outlets where I see on our TV news, people are trying to compare that protest to the Capitol insurrection or whatever that's long been over, that they're still fucking talking about. No violence happened yet, and I hope nobody does anything stupid. And I actually think and hope that there would be some kind of compromise, some kind of neutral resolution. Some people meet each other halfway. I hope the hell nothing does happen. And I hope the hell no fucking assholes go inside of there and do some shit, no anarchists or anything, and make it look like all the truckers are violent, like somebody don't go and fucking antagonize and do any shit on purpose either. But yeah, people are already trying to compare that to that insurrection, which I said in videos before, I wouldn't take part in anything like that. I wouldn't want to ruin my life. I mean, whatever opinion we have about the election either, I think it was shady. Come on, stopping everything in the middle of the night bullshit. But still, doing that in the Capitol, that's destruction of federal property. You ruin your life. Not a good idea. But also, I've said before, our president, and I think that imbecile Trudeau is probably just like our president. I'll make a big deal, a big announcement of how bad that Capitol insurrection is. Like I said, I wouldn't take part in it. I don't condone it. Destruction of federal property. But didn't say a damn fucking word condemning the 2020 thing over George Floyd, where a whole mass of people, somebody should have been investigated and prosecuted for inciting riots there, where all these businesses got destroyed. I think our president should have said a little bit more about that now, shouldn't he? I think that's hypocrisy over there. I mean, and really, people should be suing these fucking special interest groups that actually started that shit. All businesses should be getting together and suing these special interest groups that incited that riot where all those damn people got their businesses destroyed. That's what I want to see that. And I don't want to get off the subject here in this video about that. I don't want to be so on the subject, but I'm seeing hypocrisy. They're picking and choosing who they make a bad guy out of. Different news outlets, they're underreporting one thing and then overreporting another. I mean, yeah, you don't see anybody condemning any of them fucking goddamn people that destroyed people's businesses. Our president, that should have been... I don't care if you're a Republican president or Democrat president. It should be your duty, God-given duty, to discourage anybody from, say, a cop did go and kill somebody or whatever the hell. Get the proper authorities and get it investigated. No group should incite a bunch of people to take things in their own hands and be smashing people's businesses and looting in a bunch of cities that had nothing to do with it and be sensationalizing it and all that. But yeah, people are picking and choosing. That's why I don't want to commit it to saying that I don't give a shit about the that trucker strike thing. Like I said, I hope there's some kind of neutral resolution where somebody would come to a compromise. I hope the hell nobody does anything stupid or nobody incites anything. But calling that, comparing that to the Capitol insurrection is fucking ridiculous. And it's fucking dishonest, especially when you got a bunch of people that did their shit over George Floyd, which I'm not, I do not condone laughing or anything that he died or anything. I don't want to go there with any of them other people and be accused of anything either. But what I am against is people inciting riots and taking shit into their own hands and going and blocking traffic and everything that got burned down. It says I can see a couple people, YouTubers that I've subscribed to that are black YouTubers that I subscribe to and spread their stuff out of spite because it's not good to be racist, but it's a very good thing to spread around videos from black YouTubers that have a different point of view because these other fucking assholes there hate that shit like a vampire to garlic, you know what I mean? That's how you get even. But even though it's off the subject, I made this video to get some digs in. I think that because of these hypocrites out there, I actually think that a bunch of businesses should get together and sue these groups like that actually, just like I said, smashed everybody's business. Them business owners should be suing that fake ass BLM and suing any other group or any of these organizers that deliberately incited these riots in other cities and costed people their livelihoods. They should get together and fucking sue. Even if they drag it in court for years, they shouldn't let them people get away with that. And the reason why I'm saying that, it sounds like it's off the subject, but it's not. It's relevant. Because, oh yeah, truckers strike here, and it's almost like they're waiting for these truckers to do something stupid. They want that, you know what I mean? But yeah, because they're picking and choosing. People will snub one point of view, right, and then pick and choose what they want to believe. Like, even though this statement is cliche, it's cliche about the narrative, whatever fits their narrative. All the talk show people use that cliche, but even though it's cliche, it's true. They snub one thing, but anything fits their narrative, and snub and totally either talk over top of you, or demonize you, or just glassy ass look in their eyes and don't even answer. Just pick and choose what they want to believe. Just totally ignore something that you've seen all over damn TV. So yeah, if they want to judge, to end this video, if you want to fucking judge somebody else, whether truckers or whatever the hell, don't be picking and choosing. Don't be a hypocrite. Maybe I don't have any respect for anybody that'll judge one party, right? But yet don't condemn all that violence and vandalism that happened just because one cop did something. Like I said, taking things into their own hands. The insurrection was a capital insurrection. If they want to throw that in people's faces, that's against the law. I remind you once again. Destruction of federal property, you ruin your whole life, and I already knew they weren't going to find anything. Don't condone it. Not a good idea. But people that are all that, started all that shit over that, not even condemning millions upon millions of damage to people's property and livelihoods. Oh, that's okay. You know what I mean? Picking and choosing. Don't want to be repetitive with that, but it's like picking and choosing. That's why I give a shit to a point, but yet I don't give a shit. That's why one of my favorite saying is I give a shit to a point, but there's some aspects of giving a shit that I don't give a shit about. But